Okay. There's an interesting concept in yoga, the concept of the self. And we talk about the self as being this self with the small s, which is like myself, my human Chaya self. And the self with the big S as being the oneness of everything that we have the potential to connect into. And some schools of yoga teach that the goal of yoga is to dissolve the small self and merge into the big self completely. So Iris Murdoch, who's a moral philosopher, talked about unselfing, about taking the small self and shifting it, but she wasn't referring to this idea of complete dissolution of small self. What she was talking about was how when we step outside of the way we kind of self-narcissistically in some small way focus and connect to the larger world around us, often through nature, we have this sense of being bigger than our immediate issues. And it helps to kind of pull us out of that headspace of immediate issue focus. So as we move through the practice, I'm going to talk a little bit about unselfing, and I just wanted to be clear that that's what I meant. I don't mean a dissolution of the self completely, but a connection into something that is bigger. So there's small self and there is the rest of the universe. And when we are in context with the rest of the universe, instead of just focused here on our immediate self, it can be really beautiful. So yesterday I was sitting out having my morning tea. Emisha, you're going to like this. Emisha and I had a hummingbird moment in Colorado, and a hummingbird came zipping out right in front of me and zipped right off. And I was just like totally delighted because, I don't know, hummingbirds kind of feel like good luck a little bit. I don't know if you feel that way too. And as we were ending class, one of the other students in the class came up and said, "Oh, I had a hummingbird moment today." And so it's these moments where we perceive ourselves as part of the vast pulse of existence, that we step out of our immediate concerns and have the context of being part of something so much bigger and vaster and utterly magnificent. She says, Iris Murdoch, that a gladsome relaxing of the spirit of our essential nature into the shared pulse of existence. A gladsome relaxing. So let's gladsomely relax our spirit into the vast pulsation of nature through our breath and our practice today. So please lengthen through your spine, close your eyes, and just give yourself a few breaths to settle and connect to your breath and to the vast pulse of existence, which I hear right now through the birds chirping outside and the cicadas singing, rising and falling like waves. In whatever way you experience that, maybe it's just the sunlight or the breath. There is this vast, beautiful world that we're all part of. And we'll chant our invocation, inviting ourselves to participate in that vaster view of life. gladsomeness in your heart. Bow your head. And lifting your head, open your eyes. So we're starting this week supine, so please lie down. Barbara, grab 2 blocks. Yep.
Supine is on the back or on the front?
What?
Supine is on the back?
On the back.
As opposed to
Yes,
prone, right?
supine on your back.
Okay.
Please lie down on your back would be a easier way to say that, I guess. Reconnect to your breath. I don't know, is that what it is, Donna? Supine is on your back and prone is on your front?
I can never remember. I just edited someone's book who made a big distinction between supine and prone. I can never remember which is which.
B?
I don't know. I think this is supine. Yeah.
I'm sure this is supine. Well, in yoga we call this supine.
Well, then it's supine.
Well, you know.
I don't think like all of yoga would like ignore supine and prone.
You might be surprised that things all of yoga can ignore. All right. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead and stretch your whole body long out on the floor as far as you can. Deep full breath in. And then exhale, pull knees into chest and hug yourself and lift your head up, curving your spine, pulling in as close as you can. And then inhale again, extend yourself out long, stretch yourself out into existence, and then exhale, pull into yourself as you know yourself. Inhale, extend out. Exhale and pull in. Inhale and extend out and hold, keeping the arms overhead or bringing your hands down by your sides. We're going to lift the legs up, keeping them straight up to the ceiling, and then lower the legs all the way back down. So ways to make this easier are to bend the knees, to tuck the hands under the buttocks, so we're going to keep going indefinitely. And as you go up and down, keep your belly muscles strong, pulling down and in. 2 more times. Last time. Good. And then bend your knees so your feet are in a bridge pose. Bring your arms down beside you. We're going to cat-cow the back between bridge pose and upward facing child's pose. So exhale, lift up your hips, make an arch in your back. Settle the hips back down, pull knees into chest and lift your head. Rounding your spine, and then exhale again, feet down. Hips up, and continue a few more times. Is it hot already?
It's a nice breeze coming through.
All right.
It's humid really when it's hot.
The next time you come to bridge pose, hold there. And reaching underneath your back, if it's available to you, lace your hands. And then roll the shoulders underneath you and see if you can lift your entire spine up off the floor. So right where your upper back is, the spine lifting up because the shoulders are pressing down. Lift the chin away from the chest, keeping the curve in the neck. Good. Take 1 more breath. And then release the hands, lower the hips down, drop the knees left, and drop the knees right.
Oh, sorry.
Drop your blocks left, drop your blocks right, and then bring yourself to center. So we're going to lift up to a few more bridge poses with the focus on where the feet are and how when we change where the feet are, it changes the different muscle actions that are happening. So classically in yoga, our bridge pose, knees are right over ankles. Step your feet forward 1 foot length So you're in a longer bridge. Press down into your feet and lift your hips, your belly, your chest, and feel the back of your legs, your quads, and your glutes and your hamstrings, and what's working here. Lower the hips down. Step the feet back in one footstep so you're in your classic yoga bridge. And lift again and feel the difference. And lower. Step the feet back even more into a tighter bridge. Heels closer to the buttocks. And lift again. And feel the difference. Settle the hips back down. Walk back out to yoga bridge. Feet right over ankles. And lift. Hips down. Again, feet forward, 1 foot length. A longer bridge. And lift. Exhale and lower. And then we're going to go out 1 footstep further to an even longer bridge. And lift. And lower. So all these different foot positions, one is not right, one is not wrong, but they do engage different muscle groups in different ways. We're going to take one more bridge, do the bridge that you like the most for yourself today, right now. Exhale and lift. And again, lace the hands under the back, rock the shoulders underneath. And then feel what's touching the floor. That's your foundation. That's what grounds you into nature. The feet, the back of the head, the back of the arms. Take one more breath. And then release everything down. Stretch the legs to the sky. Happy baby pose. Bend the knees, catch the feet. Give yourself a gentle rock. And stretch the legs straight up to the sky. Again, arms overhead. We're going to do a few more leg lowers. Again, you can do this with the legs straight, with the knees bent, with the hands underneath the hips or the arms as we have them, or any other variation with your breath. Exhale to lower the legs, and inhale to lift. Two more. When you're done, pull your knees into your chest and embrace yourself. And then stretch yourself out long into the pulsation of existence, reaching the arms overhead, the feet to the top of the mat. Then exhale again, pull in tight, lift the head, curl into a little ball of self. And then stretch yourself out into the vastness of everything. One more time, pull in. And extend out. And roll to your side and make your way back to the top of the mat. We'll be coming into down face dogs. That's where we're going. Set your foundation with clarity. Pressing yourself down into this life, this world, this planet, these hummingbirds, these deer. Pedal your feet as you wish. Letting the breath flow through you. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the question of beauty takes us out of surfaces to thinking of the foundation of things. Lift up the right leg, stretch it to the sky, stretch it out of surfaces and into the foundation of things, into peace, into connection. Then step the right foot forward and lift the arms to the sky, high lunge. Pull into the core of your pelvis from your fingertips, from your toe tips, everything pulling into yourself. Yourself is essential. And from that sense of connection to yourself, then stretch out into the vastness. It's not just all about us. Exhale, hands to the floor, down face dog. Lift up the left leg, stretch it up and out from your heart all the way to the left toes. Step the left foot forward. Sweep the arms to the sky. And stretch out of yourself. Hands back to the floor, down face dog. Press actively down into your hands, into your finger pads. Come forward to plank pose. Either stay here with both feet on the floor or lift one foot up. Bring it back down. Lift the other foot up. Bring it back down. Lower yourself to the floor. And come into a back bend, cobra pose. And then really work your shoulders. So when we were doing bridge pose and we rolled the shoulders in and lifted the spine away from the floor, see if you can do that same action here. Your spine is moving forward towards the front of your sternum. The front of the heart opening forward by virtue of the action of the shoulders rolling back, upper arms rolling back. Exhale, dog pose. Step or hop your feet forward up to your hands. Spread your toes, anchor into your feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold in. Inhale again to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms to the sky, stretch up. And then stretch a little further, stretching out of yourself. Exhale, hands into your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right foot back lunge. Lift up the left arm, twist left. Exhale, left hand down, left foot back and up, down face dog split. Keep the left leg lifted, plank pose. Lower yourself down. You can always put the left foot down. And then as you come into your back bend, again, work that same action. Rotate the shoulders external, draw the spine forward. Reach back long through your legs. Exhale, down face dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Left foot forward. Inhale, reach the arms forward and rise up. Stretch out beyond yourself. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Step the left foot back, lunge. Twist to the right. Right arm up to the sky. Strong back leg. Exhale, right hand down, right foot back and up, dog split. Keeping the leg lifted if it's available, plank pose. Exhale, lower. Both feet down, back bend. Dog pose. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Right foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands into your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step both feet back, downward facing dog. Lift up the right leg. Step the right foot forward and turn to the long edge of your mat, Prasarita Padottanasana, 2 straight legs. Parallel the feet, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold in. And as you take a few more breaths like this, bring your awareness to your feet, where the weight is in your feet. Is it on the pinky edges, big toe edges, heel, toes? See if you can balance it so that your foundation is pushing through the surface into the heart of things, where beauty lies, where connection lies. Inhale, rise all the way up, squeezing your legs in towards the midline. Sweep the arms to the sky. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees. Virabhadrasana 2, bend the right knee. In yoga philosophy, we talk about spanda as a pulsation of life, of light and dark, of pulling in and extending out. So as we hold the pose, pull from your periphery, your fingers, your toes, everything into the very center of who you are, into yourself. And then from that same place, in the very core of your body, extend out. Straighten the right leg, Trikonasana. Focus on finding that balance of both pulling in and extending out. And notice where the weight is on your feet. Take another breath. Inhale, lift yourself back up, 2 straight legs, left hand to the left thigh, reverse Trikonasana. And as you sweep yourself back, now re-bend your right knee, windswept warrior. Reach both hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. And just like we did in bridge pose, roll the shoulders back, lift through your heart. Humble warrior, bend forward to the inside edge of the right leg. Stretching the knuckles to the sky, anchoring the feet into the earth. Prasarita Padottanasana, straighten the right leg, parallel the foot. 2 straight legs, hands still laced. Deep full breath, in and out. Stretch the arms. And then releasing the hands, stand all the way up. Squeeze the legs into each other. Reach the arms up to the sky. Warrior 2, turn the left foot out. Bend the left knee. And the work of the yoga is not just the work of doing the pose and aligning yourself in the pose, but it's the action and intention of the pose. So our intention today is recognizing and honoring self, but seeing it in context of greater self, of existence, the pulsation of existence. Stretch yourself out into that. Yeah. Trikonasana, straighten the left leg. Some poses lend themselves more to this drawing in and some more to the extending out. But in every pose, we're looking for a balance of both. Inhale, bring yourself up, 2 straight legs. Reverse Trikonasana. Bend the front knee, windswept warrior. Lace the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders, humble warrior, bow forward. Inside edge of the left leg. Prasarita Padottanasana. Straighten the left leg, parallel the foot. Stretch the arms overhead even more. And keeping the hands laced now, draw your torso along the line of your right leg. So swing the torso to the right, but pull back through your left hip. And then draw the torso over towards the left leg, pulling back through the right hip. Come back to center. Crown of the head reaching towards the earth. Squeeze the legs. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Arms to the sky. Stretch up. Exhale, hands into your heart. Step or hop the feet together. Take a breath. Right, we're going to come to the wall for L pose at the wall. So please bring your mat to the wall.
You can put the arrow on.
Okay. Come down to hands and knees, feet against the baseboard or the radiator or the wall, whatever you have at home. And then make foundation. Move through the surface of things into the heart of things. Claw the finger pads, press the four corners, and then draw that all the way up the arms and into the shoulder blades, pulling the shoulder blades onto the back, strong and steady. Lift up the knees and the hips. And then if you're taking yourself up, step the feet up to height of the hips. Just play with it, Diane. Just play. Yeah. Donna, more kidney loop. Yeah, even more. Keep working. Kidney loop, kidney loop. I'm just going to stabilize. Okay. Keep your knees bent. Bend your knees more. And move your hips back towards your feet. So we're keeping that dog pose, yes. Yeah, and come down. And just sit with that. All right, we're going to do one more L pose. This time with the option to take one leg into further extension towards the vastness of existence. And whether you take your leg up or not, this is an all levels practice. Just practice where it serves you. Remember the point. Beauty is here. Connect into yourself. Squeeze the arms in towards each other. Claw the finger pads into the earth. So the key here is that you keep pressing your chest that way, and that's what keeps your foot from sliding back down. Yeah.
Pressing back. You just can't get the upper arm up.
Yeah, so the chest has to push back towards the wall. So you think dog pose. Chest pushing back into dog pose. Good, and come down. Good for today. Yeah, well done. B, can you lift the leg more vertical? Back, back towards me. Back, back, back. Yes. Beautiful. Right. Getting stronger, Donna. Yeah. All right, come all the way down. Please bring your self back to your mat, to your place. You can also pull the curtains. Yeah. And take your two blocks. We're going to do come back to bridge pose with the feet on the blocks, like so. So set your feet into the foundation of the blocks. So we experimented at the beginning of our practice with the feet in different forward and backward positions in bridge pose, and now we're doing an elevation. So bend up your elbows, your forearms. Press down into the elbows and the shoulders, into the four corners of the feet, and lift up the hips. Work the gluteal muscles, the hamstring muscles, a little bit the quadriceps, and then without moving your knees closer together, squeeze them towards each other, just so the inner thigh muscles fire up. Good. So stay here with both feet on the ground or on the blocks, or pull the right knee into the chest and extend the right leg to the sky. Left thigh hugging in. Right foot lifting up. Foundation strong. Bend the right knee, put the foot back down on the right block, and lift the left leg up. Or keep the foot on the ground. Feel the work now in the back of the right side. Stretch the left hip and the left foot a little higher. Exhale, foot back down. Both hips up, one more breath, and exhale and lower. Rest the hands on your belly. Take a few breaths. Stretch the right leg to the sky. Bend the forearms back up beside you. Push down strong into the left foot and lift both hips and the right leg. Then rock the shoulders further underneath you. See if you can get up off your spine, and then extend yourself out just a little bit higher. Keeping the right leg lifted, lower the hips back down, and then the right foot. Very good. Extend the left leg up. Feel the foundation in the right foot. Lift up the hips. Hug into the midline. Take a deep breath. Reach up any amount higher. Rock the shoulders further underneath you. Exhale, lower the hips. Lower the left foot. Rest the hands down on the belly. Take a breath. In and out. Going up one more time. Bend up the forearms. This time, rock your shoulders underneath before you even lift. And as you rock, make sure you're not pulling the shoulders down away from the neck, but they stay high up towards the neck, so the side body is long. Then lift up the hips and lace the fingers. Lift up onto your toes, so the heels lift up. Lift the pelvis any amount higher. Stay here on your toes with the hands laced, or release your hands and bring the heels of the hands underneath the hips. Take one more breath. Release the hands, release the hips. Feet all the way down. Pull the knees into the chest. Hug yourself. Lift your head, shoulders and chest up. Breathe in. And exhale, bring the head down. Roll to your side. Remove the blocks. Come back to dog pose. And in your dog pose, pedal out your feet. Stretch out your back. Flow through a vinyasa if you wish, or just hold here. And step or hop the feet forward, Uttanasana. Land solidly into your 2 feet, into the foundation of things. Inhale, rise all the way up, unselfing as you go. Exhale, hands into your heart. Standing on the right foot, right hand on the right hip. self strongly into your right leg. Bend up the left leg behind you for a thigh stretch. Draw the heel towards the buttock. Tone the belly muscles. Move the left knee back in space. Draw the tailbone down, left tailbone down. Now, left arm, externally rotate, bring the shoulder blade onto the back. Right arm forward. Lift the side body to the right side, draw the right shoulder back also. Natarajasana, lean forward, drawing the foot back and up. Extending, unselfing, even as you stay selfed, strong and steady in your right leg. Breathe in. Lift up and back any amount more, stretching yourself out, and then come all the way back up. Good. And release the foot. Left hand to the left hip. So for shorthand, we'll say that the pulling in of the muscles is selfing, and the stretching out is unselfing. So self into your left leg, bend the right leg up behind you, and just start with the thigh stretch. Heel towards buttock, knee back in space, tailbone down. Externally rotate the right upper arm. Stretch out the left arm, palm up. Draw that left shoulder back. And without disconnecting from yourself, stretch yourself out into the pulsation of existence, into the hummingbirds and the cicadas, and the big blue sky, the birds, the rabbits and the dogs and the cats, the other humans, the deer, the squirrels and chipmunks. Take another breath and bring yourself all the way back up. When we've been doing bridge pose, some of the time we've been lacing the hands and rotating the shoulders back to bring the spine in. So we're going to take a variation of Natarajasana where we're doing the same thing. So we're lacing the fingers, rolling the shoulders back, and then lifting into the pose. If that's not in your practice, you can do the variation we did first with one hand holding the foot, one hand extending. Connect into your breath. Standing first on the right leg, right hand on the hip. Bend up the left leg behind you, catch the foot with the left hand. And then if you're going for the double hand hold, reach back also with the right hand and lace the fingers together. Then externally rotate the shoulders. Pull the spine in, draw the tailbone down. Kick the foot back, lean forward, and kick the foot up. Selfing and unselfing, a pulsation. Both things true, both things happening simultaneously. Draw your heart forward whichever way you're doing the pose. Take one more breath. And exhale, release. Very nice. Self into your left leg. Left hand to the left hip or to hold on. Bend the right leg up behind you and catch the top of the foot. Maybe also with the left hand. Then roll the shoulders back, whichever way you're holding, and open your pose, unself yourself. Make an offering of yourself into this world. And slowly release. Release the foot. Shake out the legs. Come back to your place. Sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, fold in, perhaps a little more deeply. Inhale, again, lengthen, look forward. Exhale and fold. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Step both feet back, downward facing dog. Move through vinyasa. Come down to child's pose, knees to the floor, and rest. Take a gladsome relaxing of your spirit. With the next inhale, bring yourself up. So I'm thinking we should do Sarvangasana shoulder stand with variations so that everybody has a pose that works for them. Please get 2 blankets. And if you'd like to do a variation, bring the short edge of your mat to the wall. And I'm going to show with using the wall into the pose. Barbara, you can just go do you.
Okay. Do you want me to do this in blankets?
As long as you keep the curve in your neck.
Yeah.
All right. I just lost Emisha. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to put my mat here so I can show. I'm going to overlap with you. Right. So here's the pose. Barbara's doing the pose. And here's how we're going to do the pose. So come around close so you can see me. Barb, are you good on Zoom? Do you know what you're going to do? Okay. So the action that we've been working here, we're going to be working in this pose. You get it nice and tight. The shoulders are on the blanket and the head is on the floor. The feet are on the wall. And then the feet push down. So it's like doing bridge pose on the wall. The hips lift up, the hands reach under, and then we rock to get the shoulders under and the spine off. And we can just stay here. This can be the pose. From here, you can take one leg up, the other leg up, or you can lift even higher, bring your hands to your back, and extend both legs up, which is the pose Barbara's doing over on the other side of the room. Was doing. Okay. So you can take this any amount that you want. And Diane, if you move the blankets even further out, you'll have even less of an angle, and it'll be less vertical for your back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Barbara, move your hips up over your shoulders, chest a little bit more vertical.
Yeah, trying.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
That is the hard part. So, head is on the floor. If you've got a hair tie-in or something, you might need to take it out. You might also want to tuck in the front of your shirt. Head on the floor, shoulders on the blankets. Looks great, Barb. We have a Barb on Zoom and a Barbara in the room. Yeah, and Barb is giving me a thumbs up. Love it. Shoulder stand, thumbs up. So take a breath, feel yourself. Put the feet on the wall, and then lift up. Diane, let's keep both feet on the wall today. Okay. And then walk your hands underneath you, lace your hands, if you can, and roll the shoulders more deeply underneath you.
I'm not going to do both.
Okay. How do you feel?
Good, fine.
Okay. Good.
I'm not noticing anything.
Okay. Maybe just one leg up.
Yeah, it feels
Good. And then back down, and then the other leg up. Yeah. Keep the hips lifting. Good. And back down, all the way down. The thing is, if you're going to take both legs off the wall, you want to have your spine more at a vertical angle. And that puts the weight of the hardware again going down. So I'm not sure about that for you. But I think we've made a lot of big steps today, so let's just celebrate.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Last time I did full shoulder swing, I was like nauseous for the rest of the day.
Like vertigo?
Like sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been a little bit ago.
Okay.
That's not my stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just.
Yeah,
seeing,
we don't need that.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
You squeeze your elbows in a little bit more. Yeah. Nice thing about the strap is it keeps the elbows in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to step away.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good? Yeah. I'm thinking about pulling your spine in. Keep your chin lifted so your neck is not flat, which is why I like the blankets. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
That adjustment is like the best.
Yeah. It's a big help. All right, please bring your feet back down to the earth. And then leaving the blanket in place to shift yourself, wiggle, wiggle back away from the wall so that your hips are on the blanket and your feet are on the floor and your upper back is on the floor, and there's just a bit of a release for the back. So hips on the blanket, upper back on the floor, mid back on the floor, and then breath. Here, breathing in deep to yourself, breathing out long. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. One more breath. And roll over to your side and help yourself up to all fours, and then up to stand in Tadasana, Uttanasana. So head staying down, neck releasing, spine releasing. A gladsome relaxing of the spirit into something bigger, the pulsation of life. Bring your hands to your hips, point your elbows to the ceiling, lift your head so it lines up with the rest of your spine, and then come all the way up to stand. Release the arms, arrive here in your body in this pose, Tadasana, the mountain, the foundation. And please take a seat on your mat with the legs extended wide to the sides. You can sit on one blanket if you wish. Extend out the legs. Yeah, you can stay where you are. So just So with the legs extended, do that internal rotation that we worked on last week, inner spiral, both sides. Yes. Then take the fingertips behind you on the floor and do that same action in your upper back. Externally rotate the upper arms. For this pose, not necessarily to squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the spine, but rather to press them forward towards the front of the chest wall, keeping a little bit of space in between the two shoulder blades and the spine. Taking a breath in and keeping that alignment in the upper back, bring your arms forward and walk yourself forward, hinging and breathing. And stretching. Pull awareness into self, keeping the muscles firm. And then unselfing, extend yourself beyond this body, beyond the issues of the day, into what is abiding. What is constant. What holds each of us in our lives. Three more breaths, deepening with each exhalation. And with your next inhalation, sit upright. Twist your torso to your right, framing your right leg with your hands. Adding a twist into the forward bend. Start with a back bend. And then move into the forward bend. Keep the left leg and thigh strong and steady, left hip grounded. Enjoy the sweetness of your breath. And for the next 3 breaths, with each exhalation, perhaps twist a little bit more to the right. Extend the spine a little bit further forward over the right leg. Exhaling, twisting, and extending, inhaling. And when you finish that 3rd breath, use your hands to lift yourself back up. Come to center. Fold straight ahead again before we go to the left. Then inhale, bring yourself back up. Twist to the left. Start with a back bend, then a forward bend. Keep the right buttock grounded through the surface of things into the truth, into the beauty of existence. All that is, all that we are, all that we experience in our lives. So through the next 3 breaths, deepen. As you exhale, twist a little bit more from right to left. As you inhale, extend the spine a little bit longer out of the pelvis. And with the inhalation, use your hands to bring yourself all the way back up. Take the hands under the knees, draw the knees together, and drop them right and left. Place the feet solidly down on your mat. Remove any blanket from underneath you. Place the hands, fingers facing forward. So we're going to do, it's essentially a variation of bridge pose. All the same actions, even though the torso is lifted. So externally rotate the upper arms, make a back bend, lift your heart to the sky, then push into both feet and lift up both hips. Use the gluteal muscles to lift the hips a little higher. Claw the finger pads down into the floor so you don't strain the wrists. Exhale and release all the way down. Step the feet forward 1 foot length. Place the hands. Externally rotate. Lift the heart. Lift the hips. Press the inner edges of the feet strongly down into the mat. Feel how the buttocks and the back of the hamstrings are working. Push your big toes down, big toe side of the feet. Yes, hips up, breathe in, and exhale all the way back down. Yes, one more. Step the feet back to center, and then step the feet in even closer. Just exploring. Do the shoulders and the arms. And lift up the hips. Eek! Eek! Lift the hips and knee out higher. Notice how your hamstrings are not working. Your quads are working. Exhale, hips down. Get off your hands. Join the soles of the feet together. Lift up through your spine. And exhale, fold forward. So there, in every yoga pose, there's the classic form of the pose, and there's the form of the pose that works best for you. Hinging from the hips, knees extending wide. You're welcome to put a blanket under your hips to help them open and release. Take a few more breaths. And sitting upright, we're going to take one more twist. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind on the floor. Lift up through the spine. Twist from the bottom of the spine, the right side, around and up, all the way to the neck. Inhale, untwist. Move to the other side. Left hand to the right knee. Lift up through the spine and twist. With your next inhale, untwist. Bring your hands to your heart. Engage the muscles of the back and the muscles of the core to keep you upright. Stretch the arms up, keeping the palms together. Bring the hands back down into the heart. Bow the head to life, to the self, big and small. Lifting your head, take your hands, pull your knees in together, and drop them left and right. We're going to be setting up for Shavasana, and we'll start with Supta Baddha Konasana. So prepare your space in your body. And then blocks under the knees. Lying all the way down. Hands on the belly. Close the eyes. Focus on your breath. Breathe in first, filling the belly, then the ribs, and then the chest. And breathing out, chest, ribs, and belly. Take a gladsome relaxing of the spirit of our essential nature into the shared pulse of existence. After the next round of 3-part breathing, let your breathing resume its natural rhythm. Pulling your knees together, stretch your legs out long on the floor. Relax your feet to the sides, rest your palms beside you. Let's move the blocks out of your way. And rest for the next few minutes in the vast pulsation of existence. awareness to your breath. Breathe in the vastness of the world. Breathe yourself out into it. Take a deep, long breath in. A slow breath out. And begin to awaken your body, moving fingers and toes. Bending your knees, curl over to your side. And slowly help yourself up to sitting. Unselfing can be an antidote to the stress and anxiety of daily life. A time when we step out of our immediate concerns, however briefly, and open ourselves to the vastness of creation, remembering that we are part of that vast pulsing existence and not just our individual selves. Joining your palms in front of your heart, we'll chant one Om to close. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you for bringing yourself to class today. Bye, Barb.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Nice to see you.
Bye-bye. Good weekend.
You too.